This player has been under the radar for most of his career. It's only in the last 15 months or so that he's actually gained recognition, mainly in Eastern Europe, but he's slowly starting to come to prominence. It's not uncommon for careers of certain players to be low-key, but it only takes one big move for things to really turn around. The player in question is Hungarian centre-back Attila Szalai, who plays in Turkey for Fenerbahçe. His career wasn't really talked about too much until he joined Fenerbahçe in January 2021. Prior to moving to Turkey, he had played in Austria, Hungary and Cyprus, mainly staying in Eastern Europe, as I mentioned earlier. He represented Hungary at Euro 2020, and while he was at Fenerbahçe, he scored 3 goals in his first 21 league games. This gained him some interest in his home country, as well as other countries around Hungary. Turkish football fans started to regard Szalai as a very strong centre-back, and that's why Newcastle United was interested in signing him back in January. Another real good benefit about Szalai is that he speaks fluent English, so the language barrier would not be a problem if he were to move to England. As for his style of play, he's known as Hungary's version of Virgil van Dijk because he possesses strong tackling and physical presence. He puts pressure on his opponents by forcing them to act quicker and with more pressure. And it's led to him making good interceptions, particularly in the box. He's forcing opposition players to make a move without them necessarily thinking about it first, because thinking about it will take too long to do. Another thing that impresses me about Szalai is his passing range. He passes to wingers a lot, and that's a key trait. He's a big believer in attacking from the back, and he's also left-footed, which is a bonus because West Ham needs left-footed centre-backs, and that is a fact. He also has been known to carry the ball in line with the defensive midfielder. This adds extra bollock in support, as well as a smooth, close and successful transition of the ball. Szalai has made quite an impression in the Turkish Super League. Fenerbahçe fans really warm to him and think that he's an animal on the pitch. Now, you can't teach physicality, you can't teach tougher tackling. That has to usually come with patience and maturity, in my opinion. But Szalai demonstrates that he is definitely a defender that likes to get stuck in there, and that's the kind of defender that I want.